My people, let us talk about something that is shaking Nigeria right now. Recently, a statement came out that has left many leaders, including President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and some northern political leaders, in real shock. The statement came from Fapohunda, and he said clearly that Nigeria is not one nation and that trying to make Nigeria one will never work. Now, this is not a small thing because this touches the very heart of our country. Before we go deep, please, if you are watching this right now, make sure you like this video, drop your comments below, and of course, subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss the gist as it happens. So what exactly did Fapohunda say? He said Nigeria is not one nation. We are many nations inside one country. He believes that the idea of one Nigeria is something that was created, but it does not match reality. He said trying to force everybody to be one will not succeed. Now, you can imagine why this shook many leaders, because the official line from the government has always been that Nigeria must remain united. One country, one people, one destiny. For a leader like Tinubu, who is already battling with different challenges, economy, inflation, security, and political pressure, hearing this kind of strong statement is not something small. It sounds like somebody just questioned the very foundation of the country. Northern leaders also did not take it lightly. For them, the unity of Nigeria is very important because if anybody starts saying we are not one, then it raises fears of division, of separation, of people wanting to go their own way. Remember, Nigeria has many histories of agitation. Biafra in the east, Niger Delta struggles, and even in the West, people have talked about restructuring. So when someone stands up and says we are many nations inside one, it brings all those old memories back. Please, if you are following this gist, don't forget to subscribe and also like this video right now. It helps this channel grow and it helps more people hear about what is really happening. Now let us think about why this statement is causing so much reaction. First, it challenges the main story that government tells us. Government wants everybody to believe that one Nigeria is strong, that no matter the tribe, the religion, the language, we are still one people. But the truth is, anybody who lives in Nigeria knows that the divisions are real. Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, Tiv, Ijaw, Kanuri, and many more. We all have our identities. We don't speak the same language, we don't eat the same food, we don't even worship the same way. So what Fapohunda said is not strange to ordinary Nigerians, but hearing it loudly from a leader makes it louder and more serious. Second, leaders fear what such talk can lead to. If people begin to say openly that Nigeria is not one, it can encourage stronger calls for restructuring or even separation. This is why northern leaders are said to be shocked. For them, keeping Nigeria together is not just about love or unity. It is also about political power, about resource sharing, about influence. If the country breaks into pieces or if too much power goes to the regions, then the way things are shared today will change. So you can see why they are worried. Again, let me remind you, if you are enjoying this gist, please like this video, drop your comment and subscribe because more updates are coming. Now let us connect this to the bigger picture. Nigeria has always been debating restructuring. For many years, people have said Abuja has too much power and that states should be stronger, should have more control over their money, their resources, their security. This is not new. Even under previous governments, this topic has come up. What Fapohunda said is basically another way of saying Nigeria should not be run as if we are one uniform nation. He is suggesting that Nigeria must accept it is made up of many nations and each should have space to run its own affairs. Some people believe this will solve many problems. Others fear it will only make things worse. What do you think? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. Also, we need to remember that Nigeria is heading towards 2027 elections. So every statement like this is not just about today, it is about the future. Politicians are already thinking about alliances, about which group will support them, about which identity they can appeal to. So when Fapohunda says Nigeria is not one, it can also be a political signal. Maybe it is meant to prepare the ground for some political moves. Maybe it is meant to gather support in his region, we need to watch closely. And please, my people, like this video, share it with your friends, and make sure you subscribe so you can follow the story all the way. But let us be honest, what does this mean for ordinary Nigerians? For you and me, it means we must start asking, is this one Nigeria working for us? Are we seeing fairness, justice, and equal opportunity in this one Nigeria? Do people feel represented? Do communities feel respected? If people are crying out that Nigeria is not one, maybe it is because they feel neglected. This is why some are calling for more autonomy for the regions, more fairness in revenue, and more power at the local level. But the danger is this: if everybody pulls in different directions, there will be confusion. Unity is important, but unity must come with fairness. You cannot force people to be united if they don't feel respected. That is the heart of the gist. And please don't just watch and go. Click like now, subscribe, and drop your thoughts below. Now, let me give you some examples from our history. We know that after independence, Nigeria tried regional government. The North, the East, the West, they had strong powers. Later, the military took over and centralized power in Abuja. Since then, states have been more dependent on the center. This is why every governor runs to Abuja for allocation every month. Fapohunda's words remind us of that history. Maybe he is saying we should return to something closer to that old system, where each region had space to grow on its own terms. Some people believe this is the only way Nigeria will truly develop. Others fear that if you give too much power to the regions, some will want to go away completely. Again, what do you think? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so we can continue this discussion. Let us not forget also that Nigeria is facing real challenges now. Prices are high, people are struggling. Insecurity is still there in some areas, and many citizens feel disconnected from the government. So when a leader says Nigeria is not one nation, it speaks to the frustration that many already feel. For President Tinubu, this kind of statement is dangerous because it weakens his message of unity. He wants to present himself as the leader who can hold Nigeria together. So naturally, hearing such talk makes his camp react strongly. But whether government reacts or not, the truth is, people are already feeling these divisions every day. This is why this gist is so hot right now. Please, if you are still watching, show love by liking this video. And if you have not subscribed, do so right now. As we move towards the next election, watch carefully how leaders respond. Will they openly oppose Fapohunda? Will they call for his arrest or silence him? Or will they try to take his message and twist it into their own agenda? Politics in Nigeria is always layered. Many times a simple statement opens the door for bigger fights, and this may be one of them. We should also expect more debates on restructuring, on resource control, on regional autonomy. These conversations are not going away anytime soon. So, my people, the question is simple. Do you believe in one Nigeria? Or do you agree with Ayo Fapohunda that trying to force one Nigeria will never work? Whatever you think, your voice matters. Put your thoughts in the comment section. Like this video if you enjoyed the gist, subscribe if you want more, and share it so that others can join this important conversation. This story is still developing, and we will keep watching to see the reactions, the counter-reactions, and the moves from the government. Nigeria is at a turning point, and your awareness is very important. Thank you for staying with me till now. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe.